foremost, all praises, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And I would say, Shalom, hopeful elect, Shalom to all the Akim, pushing this truth. And I was gonna get a couple little precepts here. Starting Daniel 4, I'm gonna get verse 2 and 3. I thought it good to show the signs and wonders that the Most High hath wrought toward me. How great are his signs, and how mighty are his wonders. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and his dominion is from generation to generation. And that's what we had to look forward to, you know what I mean? Because we want that everlasting kingdom. We want it, passed down generation to generation. The wicked who are in rule now, that's what they have, but it's not eternal. They get to pass down, their riches, to their children, and so on and so on. And it's a big trap. We're trapped to this society underneath all these people that are born into money. And we get Haggai chapter 2, start at verse 4. Yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, saith the Lord Yahawah, and be strong, O Joshua, son of Josedek, the high priest, and be strong, all you people of the land, saith the Lord Yahawah, and work, for I am with you, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts. 5. According to the word that I covenanted with you when you came out of Egypt, so my spirit remaineth among you. Fear ye not. For thus saith the Lord, the Most High, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens, and the earth, and the sea, and the dry land. 7. And I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts. In that day, the kingdom's coming, and that end all be all is coming. Judgment for the whole earth is coming. And this says, roughly paraphrasing, the earth is going to rock to and fro like a drunkard. I got some second Ezdras here. Second Ezdras. Get a few out of here. Second Ezdras 8:15. Now therefore, Lord Yahawashi, I'll speak, touching man in general. Thou knowest best, but touching thy people, for whose sake I am sorry, and for thy inheritance, for whose cause I mourn, and for Israel, for whom I am heavy, and for Jacob, for whose sake I am troubled. Therefore I will begin to pray before thee for myself and for them, for I see the falls of us that dwell in the land. But I have heard the swiftness of the judge which is to come. Therefore hear my voice and understand my words, and I shall speak before thee. This is the beginning of the words of Ezdras before he was taken up. And I said, O Lord, thou that dwellest in everlastingness, which beholdest from above all things in heaven and in the air, whose throne is inestimable, whose glory may not be comprehended, before whom the hosts of angels stand with trembling. So even the angels, that's the fear they have of the Lord. You know, they're stand with trembling. And you got people on this earth that could give, you know, could care less about fearing the Lord. You know, they might say, I love God, I love, you know, the Most High, I love the Son, yada yada. But at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. And the Lord knows every man's heart. He knows your mind. I'm going to go down here to 27. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen. You understand? There's a lot of wicked inventions of the heathen. But the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in afflictions. Think not upon those that have walked feignedly before thee, but remember them, which according to thy will have known thy fear. Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts, but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy law. 30. Take thou no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts, but love them that always put their trust in thy righteousness and glory. I'm going to get a few more here. 13. The second Ezdras 13:4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And spiritually right now what's going on is this, you know, the word is going out, and they're trying to shut it down. They're trying to, you know, prophecy bring out Amos 8:11. They're trying to cut off the word, trying to cut off the men of the Lord. Because when they hear that voice, when they hear this word, it burns them. You know what I mean? They're getting cut. And this second Ezdras 15, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I have put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You understand that? Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. He ain't coming to love everybody. He's bringing famine, death, and destruction. The sword. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the truth. Because in this society, when you're wicked, when you work for the wicked, when you're part of the wicked, when you do better than people who are righteous. And yeah. Let's see, where was I? Verse 9. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. It's like, you know, the sheep people, you know, sheep to the shear. And that's, you know, that's what it is. They even talk about that in other books. But this right here, the Bible, and this is the second Ezdras in the Apocrypha. I mean, this is the only book to live by right here. This tells you, this has prophecy. It tells you what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, 10, behold my people, and read it again, behold my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So that's how you know it's talking about modern day Egypt, which is America. Because he said, I will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with fearful constellation woe to the world, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And this is where you have all this division going on. Division in everything, in households, divisions in countries. It's a lot of insurrection going on because people are realizing, that the governments and the system, it's all evil, it's all wicked, it's not righteous, and people are waking. Some people are waking up, but they're not waking up to this truth. They don't understand why this is happening. They're just realizing what is happening, but they don't know the reason why, because the Lord set it up this way. 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man should, and see, this prophecy is already happening in other countries right here. A man should desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They got people on lockdown. You can't leave. Like I said, I see a video on people in Russia, the troops coming in, holding people down, and hitting them with that jab. You know what I mean? Like they're testing the waters right now, but it's coming. It's coming to a city near you. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. I'm going to skip on down to here. 23. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners, like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin, and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. The Lord knows what you got coming, death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth. I'll try to say world, and ye shall remain in them. For Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, a horrible vision, an appearance thereof from the east. It says, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as a wind upon the earth. that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. And see, now go down here to 43. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. What's modern Babylon? Modern day Babylon? America. This is Babylon the great whore. Sets on many waters. Babylon means confusion. 47. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast dang it. Stupid thing. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, like unto the whore, which is Babylon, which is America, which is these other countries that follow her way. See, it says, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, for they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. All these countries, you know, America's this, they make a lot of money. America's like the #1 consumers in the world, you know. We buy, all American people are just so fat, lazy, and stupid. They just sit there and whatever you got to sell, they're buying it, unless it's the word of the Lord. And then they go down to church, you know, pork chop eating pasture, and listen to motherfuckers say, God loves everybody every fucking Sunday, and give them their money in their little offering can, you know. But it is what it is. Wide is the gate that leads to destruction, and straight is the gate for salvation, roughly paraphrasing. With that, probably gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more. 60. And in the passage they shall rush on the idol city, and shall destroy some portion of thy land, and to part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. See, that's talking pretty sure that's talking about the old Babylon. But this new Babylon is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be inhabitable. And thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as fire. It shall consume thee, and thy cities, thy land, and thy mountains, all thy woods, thy fruitful trees, shall they burn up with fire. I know everybody's heard that. You know, Lord, he flooded this earth with water, and the next time it's going to be with fire. How you think it's going to get lit up? You know, it's prophesied. It's going to be by these nukes. You know what I mean? The arrows. The arrows are going to fly, and the arrows are the nukes, the ICBMs. And then you're going to have the holy angels in their chariots, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs. They're going to be shooting fire down on the earth too. Yeah, that's what this place has to look forward to. You know, there's a few more prophecies that got to kick off. You know, Amos 8:11, Revelation 3:10. You know, hour of temptation, Revelations 13:16, the mark. Yep. But with that, we'll say all praises, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACWAA, QADASH. And I'm going to say, you know, Peace and blessings to all the brothers, Akim, everybody out here in this truth. Isaiah 62. Let's get it real quick. Isaiah, a brother sent me this the other day. I was like, man, that's good. That's fire. Isaiah 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which never shall hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, YAHAWAH, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, and till he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. And with that, I'll say, Shalom.